with her own money.
Wow.
Yeah. And then she persuaded people at this YMCA conference she was attending to wear them.
Welcome to A Deep Dive. This is where we take the sources you send us and, well, we unpack the interesting bits inside.
And today we're looking at excerpts from The Poppy Lady, Moina Belle and her tribute to veterans. It's by Barbara E. Walsh and Wayne Johnson.
Yeah, a really fascinating story. We're basically trying to figure out how this simple red flower, the poppy, became such a huge symbol of remembrance.
And it really all comes back to this one person, Moina Belle. Quite a remarkable woman.
So our mission here, really, is to trace that journey. How did Moina, a school teacher during World War I, connect with this flower and, well, turn it into this lasting tribute?
What the book, The Poppy Lady, it gives us a really vivid sense of her life, and her reaction to the war, the sheer scale of loss.
Right, and it seems to zero in on a specific moment or maybe a specific inspiration.
Exactly. It all pivots around that very famous poem, In Flanders Fields, the one by the Canadian doctor, John McCrae.
Oh, sure, everyone knows that one. In Flanders Fields, the poppies blow between the crosses, row on row. Powerful stuff.
Incredibly powerful. And according to the book, Moina read it in a magazine just after lunch one day. And it wasn't just reading words on a page for her. No, it sparked this really intense, kind of visceral connection. She felt this deep empathy for the soldiers, for the sacrifice described, right there among the poppies.
So the book describes her just sitting there, really moved by it, and having this kind of realization.
Yeah, realization about needing to remember. But it was more active than just feeling sad. It was like, okay, this sacrifice must be remembered by everyone.
And the poppy from the poem, that became the key.
It did. It became the visual for her, the symbol. And the book says right then, she made a vow, a personal promise.
To herself. What, to always wear a poppy?
To always wear a red poppy,
Yeah.
as her personal way of remembering. But what's amazing is how fast she went from that personal pledge to thinking bigger.
Okay, right. Because wearing one herself is one thing, but making it a universal symbol, that's a whole different challenge.
Absolutely. And the book really makes clear it wasn't easy. She didn't just suggest it and poof, it happened.
No? So how did she start?
Get this. She went out and bought the first 25 artificial silk poppies herself with her own money.
Wow.
Yeah. And then she persuaded people at this YMCA conference she was attending to wear them. She literally kicked off out of her own pocket, her own conviction.
Okay, so starting small but really hands-on, and she just kept pushing after that.
Relentlessly. The book highlights her determination. She saw the potential, for this flower to connect everyone visually to the veterans. She talked to groups, she wrote letters, she approached organizations.
She really advocated for it.
Tirelessly. And eventually, her persistence paid off. Big organizations like the American Legion Auxiliary, they officially adopted the poppy. That was huge. That helped make it the national symbol we know.
So it truly was her effort, taking it from a line in a poem, this personal feeling, and turning it into something tangible, something shared across the country.
Yeah, it's quite the story. One person, driven by, compassion, a clear idea, and look at the result, this global symbol of remembrance. She saw a need and found a way.
So that was a quick look at how the red poppy became this powerful symbol, all thanks to Moina Belle determination, sparked by In Flanders Fields, drawing on the details from The Poppy Lady.
It's just a powerful reminder, isn't it? How symbols rooted in, real emotion, real events like poppies on a battlefield can help us remember collectively.
Definitely. So thinking about Moina's journey, starting with that personal vow, what does this make you think about the power of individual actions? How sometimes seemingly small steps can lead to something huge and lasting?
Grab The Poppy Lady by Barbara E. Walsh and Wayne Johnson, now on sale for $12.95. Don't miss this chance to build good habit and achieve remarkable results. Buy now today.
Like and subscribe for more Bookhaven podcasts.